Hey, this is the St. Patrick's Day minis. I hope you've seen them before, and if not, we're going to use them tonight, so you will see them tonight. Let me just get my life together just a tiny bit here, and then we can get moving. So, I bought these pins. They just like snap together on Amazon, and they come with these little pieces of paper. And I thought it would be fun to make some St. Patrick's Day pins. So let's hang out for a little while. Hi Lisa, hi Karen, how are you? Hey Brooke, welcome ladies. So I am going to wax these. I've already waxed all the other ones, okay? There's 12 of them in this package. But how fun would these be for like the office? Or your kid's school, whatever. All right, so look how cute they are too. We're gonna use all of them tonight because there are 12 in the package, and why not, right? So, plus we have 12 minis, so it's just perfect. The little kit with all of the buttons was pretty cheap. Hi, Ann. How are you? Hey, Janelle. Thank you for sprinkling, Ann. I appreciate that. I am going to wax this really, really well because I am going to be putting it on paper. Okay? Wax. Fuzz it really well. I did wax also, but I am going to fuzz this. I'm going to try and fuzz it a lot. Hi, Sue. How are you? Hey, Joni. How are you? All right. And I am going to use my light also. Let me make it brighter. Okay, so let me just turn this around a little bit. All right, so I have these little, it's just like little paper inserts. I never knew how these went together, but here we are. Now we know. All right, so I'm going to just start from the top and put this first one on here. Now, I am using the colors from the Lucky Leprechaun palette pack, okay? And I do have to remember to use green on every one of these, so I'm going to give that a go. We're going to try. All right, so let's see if I can, because that's the important thing, right, about St. Patrick's Day, is making sure that you use enough green. Let me see if I can get a mini squeegee. So this one says Shamrock, and it's got the number 17. So I'm going to do that with gold. And then I am going to use Pesto for the 17. And then we'll put these all together. And maybe these will turn into some little goodies that I'll put in my packaging whenever I send stuff. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Oh, my gosh. Too cute. Look at that. Okay. So I'm going to just set that over there to dry. And then we'll go on to the next one. So I'm not going to cut this apart or anything. The light is definitely helping me making sure this is centered because I'm horrible at that. This one's funny. The leprechauns made me do it. That is correct. Okay. Let's see if we can switch it up a little bit here. I'm going to go ahead and just open all of these. Yeah, so these are some little pins, so they just pop together. Let me see how it works. That I bought on Amazon. They're just the regular pins that you snap onto your shirt. They come with these little round papers that slide into them, and then you just snap them together. So we're just making these pins is all we're doing, okay? And I think it would be a great way to make something for your classroom, for your kids' classroom, or to take to work. I think it's a fun idea. So we're going to use eucalyptus on this one with, let's do Shimmer Harvest around the edge. This one says the leprechaun made me do it, and it has a little leprechaun head. So I'm going to try and hurry because I should have done the shimmer first, but I didn't, so here we are. Hopefully I can finish it before it dries entirely. There we go. Trying not to make a mess tonight, but we'll see about that. Okay, and then just pull them off. So I waxed every last one of these pieces of paper prior to starting. Okay, oops. And I think these will be fun. If I was still working in the office, I would take these with me on St. Patrick's Day and hand them out so everyone's wearing green and no one gets pinched. Of course, if they're not wearing green, I would have to pinch them first. Hi, Laura, welcome. Yeah, it's supposed to get down into single digits tonight and snow. It is currently raining outside. So I don't know if we're going to have snow. I mean, it's like, it was 49 degrees last time I looked, but it's supposed to get down to like negatives, supposedly. Now, I don't take that really seriously because it's never gotten to negative numbers here. But it also didn't ever snow regularly here until I moved here, and then it started every January. It's actually never snowed on Christmas, so that'll be fun if we have a white Christmas this year. I've got nothing to do, except we are going to pick up our Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve, so hopefully I'll be able to do that. The Luckiest, that one's pretty darn cute. That was forest green and gold. Yeah, this would be great for chalk chips. I just like this, oops, because I wanted to make pens that you can wear, right? So, you know, for work or school or whatever, if you have a St. Patrick's Day party, I think that's fun. Okay, so let me see. This one says I pinch back, and I love that. Let's see if I can get that. I'm going to use Camel, and I think we'll use Pesto again for this one, for the words. Now, if you comment the word lucky, you'll get the link to get this transfer and the palette pack with all 6 of these colors and paste samples at a discount tonight, okay? So that's pretty great. All of them come already ready to go in the palette pack for you. So all you got to do then is just buy yourself some buttons and start working. Okay. That one, I let it sit a little bit too long in the transfer. That was not my, that was my fault. Hi Sharon, how are ya? Okay. And then of course we have a little leprechaun hat here. There we go. Let's try forest for this one. I love this color. By the way, the forest green is going away. It is in the last chance section on my website. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, you're going to probably want to do that before it's gone, okay? I do have some of them, but I don't have an unlimited supply. Look how cute that hat is. Yeah, us too. And now it's cold. Oh my gosh, -11. Hard pass. No thank you. Not into that. Definitely not interested in that life. Oh my gosh, -11. Oh man. Isn't that funny? I love that leprechauns made me do it. They sure did. I'm gonna grab another mini squeegee for this Shimmer Harvest. I love this color. It's such a great gold. I think we'll try Eucalyptus again for this one. Okay. I have Charm. That one's pretty cute. And then this fun little rainbow. Yep, I think it's hitting all over. I know my parents are about to get super low temperatures down in Houston too. So I just hope that you all are nice and cozy tonight. All right, so I'm going to alternate, or I'm going to try to alternate this one with Shimmer Harvest, and maybe we'll try Pesto. And I think I'm going to have to go ahead and use my detail tool because these lines are tiny. Now this might be a cute one to try a hot mess on, since it's so small and detailed. Just put some colors on there and then take a couple swipes with the squeegee and then you'll be all set for hot mess. And that makes it super easy, and then you don't have to be precise with your colors, and it turns out looking awesome every single time without fail. Now I'm a little worried about this one because that pesto looks like it's starting to dry, so I need to hurry. Ooh. I kind of grabbed a little bit of my Shimmer Harvest there, but that's okay. That's all right, it still looks perfect. Oh. Okay, so there's my little rainbow. Just needs a pot of gold at the end. Okay, who needs luck? Let's use gold for the center. All right, so you can comment the word lucky to get all the stuff to make this. And if you need the link to the pens, I can send you that link in a message. Just send me a message and I'll send you that link of where I got the pens from, which I just bought them on Amazon, and they were very inexpensive. Oh my gosh, that is cute. And these would be perfect. I don't know if any of y'all ever do any craft fairs. Hi Bev, welcome. But these would be awesome to sell at craft fairs, y'all. And really and truly, I mean, I don't know what you would sell them for, but I'm thinking like $5 a piece would be great. And I think, I want to say that the pens themselves were only like $12. So about $1 each is the cost, plus your time. And I bet these would be great sellers. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. And then we're almost there. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Yes, Teachers Week. Administrative Assistance Week. I love those ideas. Hi, Anita. How are you? Welcome, love. Oh, you know what? There may be 24 pens. I thought this came with 12. I didn't count it, though, so. I thought it was 12, though. Maybe not. I don't know. I might be going crazy. Who knows what I'm doing here. Okay. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to just do this one with forest paste. There we go. Cute. Simple and cute. I like it. And then this little pot of gold. There we go. I'm going to do the gold with Shimmer Harvest. And I'll do the pot with Pesto. And the pot has a little clover on it, which is going to be really cute. All right. Oops. Oh, cute. I love it. And I like that this palette pack comes with so many variations of green. It's just perfect. It's the Lucky Leprechaun palette pack. And I think this might be my favorite. This one says Sassy Lass. It's me. I am a little sassy most days. I did this backwards though. I meant to do the words with gold and the clovers in green, but I did it backwards and that's okay. Let's see if I can pull this thing up. There we go. All right, so Sassy Lass. And then let me move this over here and we can start working from the beginning. So let me just clean this up a little bit, my space, so that I can make room to put all this stuff together. Ooh. I'm getting paste all over the place over here. I don't know what I've done, but I'm a mess. All right. Yeah, so the palette packs come with 6 paste packets. So it's like this. It's the little packets like that. 6 different colors. So it's perfect for if you don't own all of these colors and maybe you want to test them out before you buy the jars. Maybe you just need it for a small project and you don't intend to use those colors very often. So maybe it doesn't make sense to buy a whole jar. Then you can buy the palette packs. And thank you, Joanne. So it comes with Eucalyptus, Shimmer Harvest, Camel, Pesto, and Shimmer Gold, and then a palette, good Lord, a paste packet, my God, I've got forest all over me, of forest paste, okay? So it's 6 colors, And those are a great way to expand the colors that you own. And they come with a ton of paste. So that palette pack is plenty, way more than what you would need to do a project like this. You would have some left over. I highly recommend, if you're going to buy a palette pack, to get some little craft jars that you can put those in that are sealable and airtight. And then that way you can save the rest that you don't use after you open it. Okay? So I'm just moving these over here so that I have them all here. And then I'm going to just hit them with the dryer for a second. All right. Oh, thank you, Anita. I like this sweatshirt too. It's one of the ones that I got from Stitch Fix. I just love that that service. So they send you different clothes every month or every 3 months, based on like your profile that you set up with them, and they always fit. Oops. And they're different from the style of what I would normally pick for myself. So I like that about Stitch Fix. Okay, there's my first little pin. Look how simple that was. And now I could just pin it on me and go, or hand these out at a party or whatever. I mean, there's so many different things I can think of. Like kids' parties at school, y'all, these would be so popular. Put them in their little gift bags. Or if your kid's birthday is near St. Patrick's Day, be the perfect little thing. Look how cute that little rainbow is. My little hat. This one. And they literally just pop together. Just like that. My little hats. I like that one. Sassy Lass. I think this is me. Okay, there we go. And a little pot of gold. And now, on St. Patrick's Day, whenever you're handing these out, everybody that maybe forgot what day it was doesn't have to worry whether they're wearing green. Yeah, and they just easily pop back apart. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me... Oh, that one is fine. So then all you do is just like kind of bend it a little bit, and the backing just pops out. And then there's, I think, probably 12 more pieces of paper here. No, there's 6 more, but still. You could even cut paper. It's probably 3-inch pieces. But they're really fun little... There's my little pot of gold. And then this one I pinch back. And the Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, but for those 6, I don't have another 6 of these. Although you could absolutely do other Valentine's Day on them and use 6 of these buttons for Valentine's Day, and then change them out for St. Patrick's Day. There's my I Have Charm. This one's funny. The leprechauns made me do it. Look at that cute little guy. And then The Luckiest. And you literally just pop them in. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Look at these cute little pins that I just made. Look, they're these kind that just pop onto your shirt. Yeah, exactly. Sue, you're funny. For me, too. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Yeah, you could absolutely use them for, on the tree. Just either pop a hole right here with maybe a hole punch or even a screwdriver up at the top and hang them. Cute, right? Look how adorable these are. Super easy, too. So you can comment the word lucky, Lucky. I bought them on Amazon. If you send me a message, Joanne, I'll send you the link to where I got them from, okay? Aren't they so cute? I know, right? These would be perfect for teachers. Or for classroom gifts, even. And for the price, they're super cheap, too, to buy the set. Anyways, I love you all. I hope you had a great night. Everyone, please stay warm. Look at this one. Isn't that so cute? And I will see you here tomorrow night, okay? Love you guys.